The question that was put to me was, are we designed by a perfect creator? And if not, how can we trust our brain? That is, if I got it correct. Did I get it correct? That's the point. You see, we weren't created by any god or creator or whatever. We were evolved. We evolved from whatever it was back whenever it was. See, I don't know everything. That's because I'm not perfect. And I have a brain that evolved. Which means that there's imperfections. I can't even remember what colour underpants I put on this morning. Or when I put on this morning. Or whether it was this morning and not this afternoon. I do know that they're a bit tight. See, that's the problem. I can make mistakes because my brain isn't perfect, because it evolved and wasn't designed by a perfect creator. It's like Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton, who invented calculus and managed to work out that rainbows were light that was diffracted, and it was all wavelengths and stuff. Anyway, he thought he could make lead into gold, but that's not possible. They worked out that that wasn't possible when 50, 100, 200 years afterwards, and then they found out that it was possible. Why was it possible? Oh yes, you could get one of those super colliders and fire some lead atoms into each other and make gold, except it would cost trillions of dollars to make less gold that is in that tooth right there. So what does this have to prove with anything? I can't remember. Oh yes, that's right, because my brain isn't perfect. So, how do we make up for this? We assume that our brains aren't perfect, and then we get together with all the scientists, and they get together and they publish papers, and then they check each other's papers, and they try to work out what's wrong with them. And by checking out what's wrong with them, they can get each scientific paper more and more non-incorrect, less incorrect, if you will. Which is a huge improvement from thinking that you're perfect, thinking that you are designed by a perfect creator and therefore perfect, and getting things wrong and still thinking that you're perfect.